Hi everyone, it's Jen from Tarot Spirit. We're getting ready for a big snowstorm here in Vermont. I live in northwestern Vermont, pretty close to the Canadian border. So that should be exciting. I'm glad I have tomorrow off, so for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So if my son's school is closed, I'll be here anyway. Okay, let's put up some cards. I was going to get a different deck out because I've been using kind of the same decks lately. But I don't know, I felt like I should use the Anna K Tarot. So let's get some cards up. Oh, I wanted to bring attention to this beautiful scarf that I'm using for the background. My sister-in-law made that for me many years ago. Sorry, it's slippery, I guess. So it's beautiful and it has meaning to me. So, okay, let's see what's going on for this week. Oh, this little sneak is still plaguing us. So we had this card last week, and there are still people in our, excuse me, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so pardon me if that happens, in our lives that are behaving badly, I think I said. So, you really can't control what other people do, unfortunately. Wouldn't life be great if we could? But we can only control how we deal with it. And so I guess this is still asking us to check our behavior to make sure that we are not allowing other people's bad behavior to, sorry, this is bugging me, other people's behavior to then in turn make us behave badly. So pay extra attention to, and I got caught up in this a little bit myself last week. Be careful about firing off those emails. And really being mindful that you are taking action and not just reacting to things. So, just reiterating what I said last week. So, let's look at the other card and see where we're headed. Oh, nice. So, in the middle here, we have the Empress, and she is Mother Earth. She is very creative and nurturing and bountiful and all those good, positive, feminine, nurturing aspects. So, I think with the influence of the Seven of Swords still around, to really make sure that we do a lot of self-care and a lot of self-care of those around us and be very nurturing and positive and supportive. And really focus on creative ways to deal with difficult situations. Perhaps this Seven of Swords is going to challenge us to really have a much more creative solution instead of if we've just been, and I've been in this situation myself. I'm sort of having a battle with my son's school. So this is interesting too. I want to motivate them to be more creative. So, getting angry and trying to say, hey, these are his rights and I want you to follow them. Maybe I need to think of a more creative solution. So we have another meeting in February. That's going to be my take home so far from this reading, is to try to develop a more nurturing and creative solution to this issue. Because, of course, the Seven of Swords may not at all feel that they are behaving badly or doing anything wrong. Everything is about perspective in this life. I remember my father told me that. I was in my early 20s, and I was just like so black and white, and this person's wrong, and there's just that's it, end of story. That's the whole argument. They're wrong, I'm right. End end of discussion. And he was like, well, it's life is all about perspective. And I thought he was just, oh, shut up, you're being unsupportive. And that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. But of course, he is absolutely right. Okay, let's go on. Oh, the High Priestess. Wow. So trust your intuition. Yep. Yeah. So somewhere you know that maybe someone is maybe um, trying to is spreading gossip or is creating a lot of drama. And again, I said last week, often to cover up the fact that they're behaving badly. But so really, really trust your gut. Really try to go within and trust your intuition. And I think by working with these two ladies, calling up, these aspects of yourself, whether you're male or female, listening to your gut and coming up with creative solutions, you're really going to be able to counteract this going on. I mean, we have two major arcanas here with this sneaky little pain in the butt. So, this person's no match for this energy. So I think we really want to try to focus on getting creative, taking creative, thoughtful action, really listening to our gut, our dreams. We have the moon here, and the phases of the moon make me think that there's a little bit of a process that needs to happen, which can be frustrating. I'm definitely feeling that as well. Knowing that there's a little bit of a process to go on, sort of following your gut. So if maybe someone's not holding up their end of the bargain, coming up with a creative solution instead of, trying to force it might be a better way to go about it. So you could almost think of the Seven of Swords is a little sneaky, but you can be sneaky, but not in a negative way. If you're trying to get something accomplished, but you're running up against obstacles, being sneaky can almost also mean being creative and trying to find a better solution, using reverse psychology. If you tell me I can't do something, you better watch out, because that's the only thing I'm going to want to do. It works beautifully on me. So being sneaky and cunning, that's maybe not the right word. Maybe you can't be as direct in this situation. Maybe you need to kind of go in the back door, try a different approach, kill them with kindness, do your homework, talk to people, try to think of a different way in. This, I don't mean sneak through the window and break through, but try to find a back door, an alternative way to find a solution to whatever situation you're in. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. This is Jen from Tarot Spirit, and I hope you have a really good week. I know this reading is really inspiring me to, instead of focus on the negative, to kind of regroup and use it as a positive challenge to find a more creative solution to the issue that's frustrating me at the moment. Take care. Bye.